I don't know who this guy is, but he asked the question, what happened to Nelly Furtado? What happened to Nelly Furtado? Nothing. Nothing happened to Nelly Furtado. Yes, the first picture is the more petite, curvy Nelly Furtado, the promiscuous girl Nelly Furtado. But this is a recent thick mama Nelly Furtado. Oh no, man, no, nothing's wrong with her. Usually when some of these guys ask these questions, some of those guys are weird sometimes because they want their girlfriends or their wives to weigh like 100 pounds. And sometimes I see women like that, and it's like the legs are either super skinny or the arms are super skinny. That might be really beautiful in the face, but man, it's almost like if you touch them, they'll break because they're so small. If they're petite and they got some weight on them, it's fine. But sometimes I look at some of these ladies and guys say, "Hey man, she's hot, huh?" I say, "Yeah, if you like a stick." So no, I don't know what this guy's problem is, but Nelly Furtado, the thick mama Nelly Furtado, is perfectly fine. If I do have a complaint with Nelly Furtado, it has nothing to do with her body at all. God bless her. It's musically, especially 2009. So if we go back, I mentioned Promiscuous Girl. So I think around 2000, that's when she dropped Fly Like a Bird. And she was like this earthy chick. You couldn't quite tell what she was. You knew she was from Canada, but you didn't know if she was Latin, a native. Like, you didn't know what she was. And she ends up being Portuguese. She's Portuguese. So that was Fly Like a Bird. And I like Fly Like a Bird. It was all right. And then 2006 happens. The Loose album happens, produced by Timbaland. My God. Promiscuous Girl, Maneater, Say It Right. She went from the earthy fly like a bird girl to this sexy, curvy Latina temptress. It's like, oh, where did this come from? Promiscuous Girl would be 20 years old next year. If you haven't listened to Promiscuous Girl, any of those songs, but listen to Promiscuous Girl. That song still works, man. The lyrics still work. The back and forth between her and Timbaland, that beat. Oh my God, that song's so good. Even go to Maneater, that driving bass, that driving beat on that song. She's sexy as all hell. That Nelly Furtado was on fire, man. That Loose album was fantastic. And then the next year in 2007, Timbaland dropped an album. Was it Shock Value? And I think he had that song, Give It Right, with Nelly and Timberlake. And then after that, we didn't see Nelly Furtado. And then she popped up in 2009 with like a Latin tinged album. And it just, I was so angry. Like, I get it. She's Portuguese. She's a Latina. She's always been a person that does different things musically. So I totally understand it. But man, she was in such a pocket on Loose and Timbaland. I would at least roll that out for one more album. Even though 2009 would have been a lot tougher musically for her, even if she did work with Timbo, than in 2000. In 2006, she had that lane open. There was still female artists out there, but for the most part, her biggest competition around 2006 was probably Beyonce. When we get to 2007, Rihanna drops Umbrella, which made Rihanna a superstar. Because in around 2006, she was becoming a star. Because Rihanna had like Pon de Replay and Don't Stop the Music. So she was 2006 she was doing fine, but then in 2007 happened, Umbrella just blows up everything. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse had Back to Back in Black album, which was just a monster. Like, I love that album still. I miss Amy Winehouse. I wish she could have got some help. So 2007, you got Umbrella, you got Back in Black by Amy Winehouse. 2008, we get Just Dance by Lady Gaga. I Kissed the Girl by Katy Perry. Beyonce drops Single Ladies. And Adele pops up with 19. And you still have Rihanna out there. This tsunami of female pop talent exploded in 2008. And so if you're Nelly Furtado in 2009, you still had a shot, but you went left. And she just got lost in the dust. And it's not to say that Timbaland was the same producer he was in 2006 and 2007. By this point in 2009, he wasn't as strong a producer as he was from 2000 to 2007. He had that song with Carrie Hilson, The Way You Are, I think. 2009, he didn't have as many hits, but he did have Say Something with Drake. If you haven't heard old school Drake in a long time, go listen to Say Something. That song's still good. It's the clean-shaven Drake, pre-Iceman. Like, it's kind of weird watching Drake when he's that young and seeing his evolution since then. But Say Something is really good, which tells me that Timbaland was still really good with finding interesting grooves and beats. So even if Nelly Furtado wanted to make a Latin album, I feel like she could have at least made a hybrid with Timbo, where at least they had maybe a couple of songs. Maybe it wouldn't fit the full album, but at least it would have been something that would have grabbed your attention, at least initially, to go investigate the deeper messages and deeper tones that Nelly had musically on that next album. But man, so if I have any dispute with Nelly Furtado, it's not because of this. Not at all. In fact, she had three kids. Her oldest kid she had with a music composer, and then her two youngest she had with a member of Our Future. I think his name's Haji. His rapper named Haji. He had two kids with him. It's like, man, I tried rapping while I was younger. I shouldn't have stopped. If you would have said, if I would have kept on rapping, yeah, Tyler, the Creator, would have been the top guy out of Our Future, but I would end up having a long-term relationship with Nelly Furtado. I have two kids with her. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that cancellation price. Tyler, you be you. I'll be here chilling with Nelly Furtado. But they broke up. So they ain't broken up. So she's single out there. So fellas, if you got a nice curvy gal, don't listen to this jackass. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong happening to Nelly Furtado. She is a thick, curvy mama who's enjoying the dating life in her late 40s. But all seriousness, go back to that Loose album and check out Promiscuous Girl, Maneater, Say It Right. Oh, classics.